Good evening, everyone. And today I'm going to discuss assignment 1 with you all. Okay, so question 1. At a Molson Lady Indy race in Toronto, Ontario, a driver covers a single lap distance of 2.9 km at an average speed of 1.5 times 10 power of 2 km/h. So we have to determine the average speed in meter per second and the time in second to complete the lap. So first of all, we need to understand about what are the requirements of the questions. So the question requires us to convert average speed in meter per second. And the questions gave us the average speed in km per hour. Therefore, we need to convert kmh into ms. Before we start to convert the unit, we have to understand about what are the conversion rate from km to meter and from hour to second. So 1 km is equal to 1000 meter. And then 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. And then we write the question here. 1.5 times 10 power of 2 km per 1 hour. Since we need to eliminate the km at the numerator, therefore the conversion rate, the km should be at the denominator. Then we cancel out km. After that, we need to eliminate hour. So hour is at the denominator, so we need to put the hour, the conversion unit, at the numerator. Then we are able to cancel the unit. After that, you just times everything together. So the answer should be should be 41.67 meter per seconds. And then we go for B. The question says that you need to find the time in second to complete the lap. The question requires to find the time in second. Then we know that we need to use the average speed from this question. Okay, first of all, we need to understand about the formula that we are going to use for this question, which is the average speed. The average speed is equal to delta t divided by delta t. So the speed is 41.67 ms and is equal to the distance given is 2.9 km from this question. So we just insert into the formula and we are able to find the time to complete the questions. So we just rearrange the formula. Delta t is equal to 2.9 km divided by 41.67 meter per second. So if you notice something, this is km and this is m, so we are not able to convert and divide in that way. Therefore, we need to convert the km into meter. So 2.9 times 1000, it should be 2900 meter. So it will be 2900 meter divided by 41.67 ms. So if you press the calculator, the answer should be 69.59 seconds. So this is the final answer. And then for question 2, so which of the following measurements are scalar quantity? So scalar quantity is the quantity that have magnitude but no direction. Means that we have magnitude but we do not have direction. So the force exerted by an elevator cables, yes, we do have magnitude and we do have direction. Therefore, this is not a scalar quantity. And the reading on the car odometer, the odometer only show you the speed, the magnitude, the value of the speed, It doesn't show you the direction where you are heading for. So yes, so this is a scalar quantity. So the gravitational force, since the gravitational force is a force that pointing towards the earth, so this one, the answer is no. This is a vector quantity. And this one, the number of physics students, it doesn't show any direction, so the answer is yes. Your age, no direction, so yes. Okay, next question. Question 3. Does a car speedometer indicate average speed or instantaneous speed? Is the indicator quantity a scalar or a vector that you have to explain? So the car speedometer actually show the speed at a particular time. It doesn't show the average speed from the beginning of the journey to the end of the journey. So this is actually an instantaneous speed. And then the instantaneous speed is a scalar quantity because it shows only the particular speed at a particular time. So this is a scalar quantity because it shows the reading at the particular time. Without showing the direction. Okay, next question. Question 4. In the Indianapolis 500 auto race, the driver must complete 200 laps of a 4.02 km track. Calculate and compare the average speed in km per hour, and given the following times for 200 lap is 6.69 hour in 1911, 3.32 and 2.69. So I believe that the question require us to find the average speed for each year. So we have to do it one by one. The formula to find the average speed is distance divided by time. Okay, so first of all, we just put the value in the questions into the formula, then we are able to find. So VAV is equal to the total distance traveled is 4.02 km means that the total distance traveled should be 4.02 times 200, right? 4.02 times 200, so the answer should be 804 km. So in this competition, all the drivers must complete 804 km. Then we are able to find the speed. So 804 km divided by 6.69 hour. So the answer should be 120.18 km per hour. So these are the average speed. And then for B, is 242.17 km per hour. And then for C, VAV is equal to 804 km divided by 2.69 hour. So the answer should be 298.88 kmh. Okay, so obviously the distance traveled are same, but since that the time are decreasing, so that we can actually know that the average speed are actually increasing. Okay, it's actually increasing in each year. Okay, question 5. A swimmer crosses a circular pool of diameter 60 meter in 21 seconds. So we have to determine the swimmer average speed. So we saw the keyword average speed. Therefore, we have to use the formula for average speed, which is delta D, delta T. So the information that we have is this one, 60 meter. So we know that the distance traveled is 60 meter, and then we have the time, the total time taken to complete to travel is 21 seconds. So we use the formula VAV is equal to delta D divided by delta T, and we put the value inside the formula. So the answer is 0.76 meter per second. So how long would the swimmer take to swim at the same average speed around the edge of the pool? So it's a circular pool, and then the diameter is 16 meter in 21 seconds. So this is the circular pool, and we have a diameter of 16 meter. The question says that how long will it take if the swimmer travel in the same speed but around the edge of the pool. So this is what I wanted to find. So the first thing, we have to identify the circumference of the circle. So the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, or in this case we are able to use pi d. So circumference is equal to pi times d, which is 60 meter. So it should be 15.27 meter. Sorry, it's 50.27. So it's 50.27 meters. So these are the total distance traveled. Therefore, we have the information. The distance traveled is equal to 50.27 meter, and then the time taken are same. The question says that how long it will take. So that the average speed are same. So means that the VAV will be same, 0.76 meter per second. And then we know that the formula for average speed is delta D divided by delta T. So 0.76 meter per second is equal to distance traveled 15.27 meter divided by delta T. So we rearrange the equation. Delta T will be 15.27 divided by 0.76. So the answer is 66.14 seconds. So this is the answer given. So question 6. Determine the total distance traveled in each case. So we need to find the total distance traveled. The sound propagating at 342 meter per second. So we have the time, this speed, cross a room in 3.54 times 10 power negative 2 seconds. So these are the time. And we need to identify what are the total distance traveled. And we know that the formula to find the speed is VAV is equal to delta T, delta D over delta T. So we have the speed, which is VAV is equal to 342 meter per second, and we have the information for delta T, which is 3.54 times 10 power negative 2 seconds. By applying the formula, then we are able to know what are the total distance traveled. So VAV is equal to delta T, delta D over delta T. The speed is 342 meter per second, and then we need to find the distance traveled, and then the time taken in 3.54 times 10 power negative 2 seconds. So we just rearrange the equation. So delta D is equal to 342 meter per second times 3.54 times 10 power negative 2 seconds. So the answer, we take 2 decimal place, 11 meter. And then for B, 32 scuba divers take turn riding an underwater tricycle at an average speed of 1.74 km/h for 60 hours. You have to express your answer both in kilometer and meter. Okay, so first of all, we have the information, which is the speed. So speed is 1.74 km/h, and then we have the time taken to finish the race, which is delta t equal to 16.0 hour. So we need to find both in kilometer and in meter, and from the formula provided, we can actually find the unit, the distance traveled in kilometer first. So VAV is equal to delta d divided by delta t. So 1.74 km/h is equal to delta d divided by 16.0 h. So the distance traveled in km is 1.74 km/h times 60.0 hour. So 1.74 times 60 is 104.4 km, and we need to convert the answer into meter. So the distance, non-distance, 104 in meter times 1000, 1 2 3 104,400 meter. So these are the answer.